In an office shows Joe King sitting at a desk smoking a cigar. There's a knock on the door. King, come in. Norm Macdonald enters the office and says, "You wanted to see me, Joe?" King, "Yeah, Normie, come in, take a seat." Macdonald sits in a seat opposite King's desk and says, "I feel like I'm in trouble or something. Am I in trouble, Joe?" King, "Well, here's the thing, Norm. Saturday Night Live is a fledgling program that still is trying to figure out exactly what it is." Macdonald, "Okay." King, "And as you know, we have these reviews of SNL that we make for content, where we have on a guest who critiques the last SNL episode. And while Belushi, Farley, and the gang come out as characters for their critiques, you do the reviews as yourself." Macdonald, "Right." Okay. "So anyway, you recently did the critique of the SNL episode hosted by Shane Gillis." Macdonald, "I sure did, you know. I love Shane Gillis. It was great fun." Okay. "I'm sure it was, but the problem is that YouTube refused to allow the episode to be monetized." Macdonald, "What does that mean?" Okay. "It means that even if we somehow obtained a meteoric rise in viewership and got 1 million views on that episode, I still wouldn't receive a dime." Macdonald, "Oh, why is that? Why didn't YouTube monetize that episode?" Okay. "I'm not exactly sure, but I think it may have been because you called Bowen Yang the C word." Macdonald, "No, I didn't. I was careful to never utter the word that got Shane fired from SNL. King, "No, you didn't call Bowen the C word that rhymes with think, but the C word that rhymes with bunt." Macdonald, "Oh, well, that's true. I did call Bowen a King, "Norm, don't say it again, for Christ's sake. I don't want to get this episode demonetized as well." Macdonald, "Very good. Well, I'm sorry, Joe, for calling Bowen the C word. I guess I owe you a Coke." Okay. "Not so fast. I'm trying to establish a relationship with SNL by reviewing their episodes, and we don't want to be contentious with them. We want them to know we love them and are on their side. Therefore, I need you to apologize to Bowen." Macdonald, "Apologize to Bowen?" Okay. "Yes, he's a very talented comedian and performer. He's one of the biggest stars on SNL, and it wasn't right for you to call him the C word." Macdonald, "Didn't Bowen block you on Instagram when you were tagging him in posts promoting Saturday Night Live episodes?" Okay. Be that as it may, he still didn't deserve to be called the C word. Therefore, I scheduled you a press conference." Cuts to a press conference with Macdonald standing at a podium in front of several cameras and reporters. Macdonald, "Thank you all for coming. In the last Saturday Night Live episode, I called Bowen Yang the C word. No, not the C word that degrades Asians, that rhymes with think, but instead the C word that refers to a woman's lady bits. The C word that rhymes with bunt. And because Bowen Yang is indeed not a literal vagina, I condemn my actions and apologize to Bowen. I will now take questions." Gilda Radner, as a reporter, asks, "Isn't it true that you're only apologizing because the last Saturday Night Live episode was demonetized by YouTube?" Macdonald, "Yes." King jumps on stage and whispers in Macdonald's ear. After King leaves, Macdonald says, "Did I say yes? I, of course, meant no. Sometimes I get those two words mixed up. Yes and no. Anyway, the real reason I'm apologizing is because no one deserves to be called the C word. Only vaginas deserve such treatment. And dead from the earth, we're not alive." It's Saturday Night Alive, starring John Belushi, Chris Farley, Phil Hartman, Jen Hooks, Norm Macdonald, Gilda Radner, Denitra Vance, and with many other special deceased contributors. musical guest, Tony Martin, and your host, Richard Lewis. Everybody, Richard Lewis. Applause, applause, applause. Shows Lewis on stage who says, thank you, thank you. I was an actor, writer, and stand-up comedian. I came to prominence in the 1980s and became known for my dark, neurotic, and self-deprecating humor. And I co-starred with Jamie Lee Curtis in the sitcom Anything But Love, and of course, played myself in Larry David's Curb Your Enthusiasm. Applause, applause, applause. Lewis. So anyway, I'm dead now, and let me tell you, it's been the death from hell. The afterlife has gotten woke. It's no longer a white light you follow, it's a black light now. Which I don't mind, quite frankly, because black lights matter. But my biggest thing since I've been up here is where to get my therapy. I tried to contact Sigmund Freud, but apparently his schedule is booked for eternity with Hitler. How do you like that? Hitler killed 6 million Jews, and now he sees the best Jewish shrink from now to eternity. Me, I didn't kill anybody. And the only dead shrinks I can find up here are all Gentiles. You want to talk about the death from hell? I just died, but my wife is already getting asked out on dates. Can you believe it? And she's saying yes. She's got a date with our landscaper on Tuesday and the pool boy on Thursday. And I love my wife, I really do. But it's done now. Until death do us part, that's the rule. So now I'm single again and I have to deal with that. I'm thinking of asking Marilyn Monroe out on a date, but I'm nervous. So I tell my dead Gentile shrink this, and he told me to slow down. Start with a starter dead girlfriend like Joan of Arc. And I thought, what are Joan of Arc and I going to have in common? She fought in battles as a teenage girl while I couldn't leave the house when I thought about other people not washing their hands. And that's the thing, even though now I'm dead, I'm still neurotic. And I'm still a recovering addict and alcoholic. And all anyone drinks up here is wine, which is what I do whenever anyone offers me a drink. I'll sit there and whine about me being an alcoholic. Meanwhile, that Jesus guy comes to every party and takes that water I desperately need and turns it into wine. I can't win. It's been the death from hell. People don't know this, but you can read living people's minds when you're dead. It's a nightmare. The first thing my wife thought when I died is at least she didn't have to fake any more orgasms. Well, I guess the landscaper and the pool boy are going to be disappointed. And finally, one good thing from the death from hell is that for my best friend, Larry David, I'm already waiting for you at the big restaurant in the sky. And I've already given the maitre d' my card. So your first lunch up here is going to be on me, buddy. Anyway, we have a great show tonight. Tony Martin is here, so get ready to walk hand in hand. We'll be right back.